Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for the Sunken Fleet Faction event. A high-level team, a mid-level team, and a low-level team. That World Event team video, it's getting there. It's kind of, we'll see. It might happen, it might not. Look for a community tab poll right about now. You should see one, and we'll decide what we might do for a bonus video. Alright, here's the high-level team. We have, I think it's called Tooth of the Wild. It's a weapon you use with wild folk. It's an explodey. It like blows up green, does the positive status effect, and does the summoning. Just using it to get up the Scourges of Honor. 50% start with that King Salinas, double Scourge of Honor. Pretty good. Scourge of Honor is the highest true damage AoE in the entire game. And got two of them here. This is the high-level team, so I'm not, you're supposed to have pretty much everything if you're using the high-level team. So if you do not have, like, two Scourges of Honor, you could probably replace one with a Queen Beatrix and be just fine, because she is also a wild folk. So no big deal there if you don't have two of them. I just like using two of them because I got two of them. But yeah, the Tooth of the Wild, that explodey wild folk weapon, and then two of the hardest hitting true damage troops in the entire game. Well, two of the one, you know what I mean? And then King Salinas starting everything with 50% mana. You can use whatever class you want, because as long as it's 50% start. Like, use a 50% start class that you want to level. Most people don't have all the classes leveled. If you do have all the classes leveled, then you would just use maybe Wild Folk here so you can get that positive status effect. But if you do not have all the classes leveled, you should do some sort of 50% start class that you don't have leveled yet, which for me was Mechanist. Went with the double red, brown, minus blue banner, and that thing should take you at least all the way to all rewards really easily. Alright, here is the mid-level team. So on this team we have no mythics, and we don't have any crazy weapons. We got Forest Troll, Queen Beatrix, and Osha's Tome. So pretty much the same thing here, just true damage to all enemies, with a more of a loopy team. So the Scourge of Honor has a way to get his mana back. He gets like a certain amount of mana back boosted by like diseased enemies or something like that. Well, Queen Beatrix could get her mana back because she puts a bunch of green and brown on the board, and she has a 40% chance to get an extra turn, and yeah, just those two things together can get her right back up. You have the Cleanse, the Royal Honey, and you have two of them. So you got two Mirage Queen, or two Queen Beatrixes. I just saw Mirage Queen on the screen, and I said Mirage Queen. Forest Troll, get that bad boy up, cast it, make a bunch of green. That'll get up your Queen Beatrixes. You just cast those. You hope for the extra turn. If you don't get it, no big deal. She hits really hard. So she kind of makes up for not looping as good as King Gobtruffle by hitting extra hard. Osha's Tome does a big explode based on blue allies. We got all blue allies. Some other options you could use. What do we got? Blue. We got blue and red as a restriction. So for high-level teams, you could do Zul'Goth and High King Irongut, I think. Maybe with like Marilith and Harpy Mage or something like that. For mid-level, you could do the Gobtruffle Shuffle. So this team right here, except for with King Gobtruffles, maybe a Doomed Glaive. And then for low-level, a team that I don't show would be Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver, which might be good. If you have Rage Reaver, go with that Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver, because it seems like these enemies were submerging a lot, which isn't a huge deal. Like, you're going to kill most of them before they submerge and everything. But at some point, you may have to like sit there and loop and wait for some skulls, or wait for them to cast and drop their submerge. It is a slightly annoying, so if you can get a team where you're not doing AoE damage, if it annoys you. It didn't really annoy me that much, so I didn't really care. But if it does annoy you, try the Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver if you're a low-level player. Alright, here is the low-level team. So I don't show this one very often. I show variations of it quite a bit, though. The Wall of Tentacles, the Triple Wall of Tentacles, the Triple Wall of Bones. Well, this is the other one. This is the Triple Dwarven Gate. I promise you will not lose with this team. This is like one of those teams where you just can't lose. The Dwarven Gate gives your whole team a barrier every time it casts. And then it gives everybody on the team 5 mana. And I think it gives itself like armor or something like that. So while it's doing barrier to your whole team, it's gaining armor, and giving your whole team 5 mana. Well, with the 10 mana cost with the Dwarven Gate, it's going to probably get up the next Dwarven Gate, who's probably going to get up the next Dwarven Gate, who's then going to get up the Black Manacles. So 15 mana cost for the Black Manacles, 3 Dwarven Gates doing 5 each. 5 times 3 is 15. You're just always up. Something's always up. Dwarven Gates reapplying barrier like a ton. The Black Manacles could get a Devour. It's hitting all enemies with AoE damage. Just remember that stupid Submerge. If you get the Submerge thing, like that's going to happen, I think, like after one of the battles. You might get a Submerge as one of the stupid effects that happen after the battle. If that does happen, just remember to take more skulls. Just keep casting Dwarven Gate, and you won't lose. It'll just be slightly annoying with them submerging. But yeah, that's the video for today for Sunken Fleet. World Event Team video, I'll link it right here. Go back to it and hit like if you want a bonus video this week. If not, it's okay with me. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot to hear good about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.